Hi, I am Robert Siciliano. I am a security awareness expert and the head trainer at ProtectNowLLC.com. Welcome to this week's Protect Now Security Snapshot. Each week, we break down recent events in the world of scams, fraud, and identity theft. I will provide you with real-life examples of how certain information vulnerabilities can be exploited by online predators, by the bad guys, and share the best up-to-date tips and practices on how to protect your business, your loved ones from hacks, fraud, and identity theft. Let's get at it. And welcome to this week's Protect Now Security Snapshot. So, have you heard of a credit profile number? Basically, it's a fake social security number. It's also known as a credit privacy number. If you've heard anything about synthetic identity theft, it's when bad guys, they take your name, your address, and your social security number, and they might change a little bit of that information up. They might even use your actual social security number and a different name altogether. And in some cases, they can use all that data in a credit privacy or credit profile number, which basically is a social security number doled out by private companies or scammers. So we're going to kind of dive into that, see what that is, what it's all about, and what it might mean to you and how it could affect you. And then I'm going to show you the Protect Now Identity Theft Protection Portal. Also, me on Fox News discussing the Equifax breach, among others, and on WTOP discussing CPNs. And then show you how to get access to a PDF that has links to everything we're talking about today, along with signing up for my next webinar, which actually is going to be November 12th, 2020 on online shopping security around the holiday season, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, around the Christmas holiday. And then also you got to like our Facebook page. You're going to take you to our Facebook page. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are at the Protect Now blog discussing, have you heard of a CPN or credit privacy number? It's a fake social security number. I want you to read this blog. It talks about how cyber criminals are always trying to keep one step ahead of the crowd, and now there's another scam that you should be aware of. It's called synthetic identity theft. It is when a bad guy takes some of a victim's personal information and then they make up the rest. These people use a fake social security number, which is known as a credit profile or credit privacy number. But there's a lot more to it. We'll get to the WTOP article that I was featured in momentarily. But meanwhile, I want you to check out our Identity Theft Protection Service. Also, check me out on Fox News discussing the Equifax breach, and at WTOP, wanted to feature this as note that it is a federal crime to misrepresent your social security number and to obtain an employer identification number, an EIN, from the IRS under false pretenses. While it's tempting to use a CPN to give yourself a clean slate, the potential consequences for doing so far outweigh the potential benefits. It's fraud. Another reason to avoid scammers who offer CPNs is that there's no guarantee it will actually work. So I actually have criminals that contact me all the time asking me if I will sell them social security numbers because I write so many blogs about it. They think that I'm selling social security numbers. That's how stupid they are. So I went on to say that lenders currently don't have a conclusive way of distinguishing a real social security number from one of these fake CPNs. Technically, a lender can use the Social Security Administration and cross-check it, but most of them don't because the SSA requires a handwritten signature from the person who has the Social Security number. So there's a few hoops that one would need to jump to. Either way, you got to get a credit freeze and you got to consider identity theft protection services. Now, all that being said, I want you to attend our next free online webinar, Avoid Credit Card Fraud, Secure Your Spot, for my special online event on Thursday, November 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about online shopping fraud. You know, how to protect your credit cards, how to protect your browser, your devices, your data, protect yourself from auction fraud, and so forth. And ultimately, I want you guys to head over to our Facebook page. You got to like our Facebook page at facebook.com/protect-now. You guys be safe out there. I will talk to you soon. And hey, wear a mask.